Hey Goal Digger, Kimberly Olson back for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. I thought it would be really fun to do a time blocking exercise with you and show you exactly how I plan out what I do. I am known for being very productive. Just finished my 4th book. I have a weekly podcast. I have 2 new YouTube videos that come out each week, 2 new IGTVs. I go live every single week on my business page on Facebook and in all of my groups. I also run a network marketing company or team. I have a team, I have my brand, I have a 4 and a 6-year-old, and we travel a lot. So on top of that, being able to exercise and eat pretty healthy, there's a strategy around it. So I'm gonna share that with you and show you exactly what time blocking is, how you can implement it in your own business and really get a grip. So stay tuned.
All right, so for this episode, we're going to screen share. We're going to look at an example of, this is actually many months ago, but I was just trying to find a week that was a pretty typical week for me and could give you a good example of what this looks like. So when it comes to time blocking, the main thing you need to understand is that time blocking is simply blocking out a chunk of time, just like you would have an appointment with a doctor. It's blocking out that time saying, I'm doing this specific thing. That's all it is. So let's say, for example, you are trying to plan out your content for your Facebook group. And every day you're like, oh man, I got to plan out my content. I got to post something. I got to come up with something for my Facebook group. And every day it's a constant, struggle, or you just kind of an afterthought, right? Now, time blocking is where you would block out maybe 30 minutes and you would plan out all your posts for the week. So maybe you post 5 days that week or 7 days, and you would say, okay, what am I going to post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? During the time block, you are blocking out time to do that one specific task. That's all time blocking is. It's also a specific time. It's not when I can get to it. So at the time of this recording, we're in quarantine right now. And so it's difficult for people. It was a little bit of a challenge because, you have kids at home. We're homeschooling because school isn't going back into session. So we're homeschooling. My husband's here and it's a little crazy, right? Like sometimes I have to pause these videos and get up and go handle, deal with whatever. It's momming. So yes, I get it. So there's Exhibit A is coming in right now. Can you hold on a second, honey? So with the time blocking and picking out a specific time, you want to be able to commit to that time or say, I will make sure I get these things done today. So let's say one of them is friend requesting, birthday messages, following up with people. Like I have polls on my note here. It says polls. We have a sneak peek tonight. I have got to follow up with my polls, swipe up, and reach out to those people because I need to make sure that I invite them to the sneak peek, okay? I don't have a specific time set up for it because I'm getting these trainings done right now or these YouTube videos, but that will get done before the sneak peek. So sometimes you can't say 1 o'clock, but it could just be I'm committed to doing this thing, okay? So I'm gonna share my screen. Do your best to not look at, this little distraction we have here. Okay, so here's an example. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down all of the key result areas in your business. What are the most important things, the money-making activities that are going to help you make that money, right? What does that look like? So for me, here's some different things. All the orange, the pinkish color is content. Me putting out good content is a huge piece of my business because I attract people that way. So I have every week on repeat. I go live on my business page. I could do a mastermind. I do my podcast, IGTV down here. There's some more lives down here, and those are on repeat, okay? Working on a book. This is back in October, so I was working on my 3rd book. I had to block that time out because it's a little hard to be creative really late at night. So periodically I have to block out a couple of hours here to work on my book. I don't book anything else during that time, okay? I don't get on a 3-way call. I don't do Zooms. I don't do anything else. Obviously, coaching is in here. I take breaks, work on my book, catch up on things on Fridays. Obviously, family's in here, right? Time block the family. So I like to color code it because then it helps me see at a glance, where am I spending most of my time? If I feel depleted, sometimes I'll pull this up and look, and I'm like, oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 workouts in here. That's good for me. 3 or 4 workouts a week is like my sweet spot. But sometimes I'll pull it up and I'm like, oh, I keep pushing my workouts and it's Friday and I've only worked out once. Or I'll see, oh man, I've got too many coaching clients right now. I need to back off of that and not take on any new clients. It's too much for me. Or maybe I'm saying, like, I met my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, is there some personal time on here with girlfriends? Family time. There's lots of family time on here. So you're just going to look at it and ask yourself, is this a good balanced reflection of me filling up the different cups and areas of my life, making sure I'm spending time on my family, making sure I'm spending time on my team. Here's a Zoom meeting down here. All of these are 15-minute Facebook parties, by the way. Look at all those. Isn't that beautiful? Can you shut the door, honey? Thank you. Gentle. Thank you. Ooh. Thanks for letting her come crash this live or this training. Hashtag the struggle is real. So all of these, I can also see, okay, we had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had all of these, different online events. So you obviously get the point for that. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to write down a list of all the priorities in your life: exercise, time with family, building your business, social media content. You need time for prospect management. So time to follow up on those polls, new people viewing your stories, new friend requests, people coming into your Facebook groups. That's prospect management. You need time for that. That's money-making activities. So you're going to write down all the things that are important to you. You're going to put them into your calendar. And I recommend Google Calendar because you can color code it. You can put it on repeat. I love it personally. It syncs to my phone, super easy to manage. But if you have something else you want to use, knock yourself out, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to go for it. You're going to try to stick to it, okay? If you notice you keep pushing your workouts, maybe you're like 5 a.m., I'm going to work out every day. And you keep pushing your workouts off and then just not doing them. Now you know that maybe morning workouts aren't best for you. Maybe you should do it in the afternoon, okay? And you're going to adjust, you're going to tweak. Now, if you're legit, like I can't plan anything. I have 6 kids. I homeschool all of them. There is not going to be any time blocking. You know what you're going to have to do? You have to pull up your big girl panties and you're going to have to get your whole family on a schedule. And you're going to have to say, okay, guys, school is from 9 to 11. I'm not an expert in homeschooling, so I don't know if that's realistic or not. So 9 to 11, okay, we've got, you two right here are going to come sit down and do school, and you older kids are going to go do that on your own, whatever. Okay. And then an hour a day is for you. And you know what? Sometimes it's late at night when your whole family's sleeping because the day just went to ish and it's not working out for you. And there's just no room in the inn for you for any quality time alone. It's also getting comfortable with your kids crashing your lives and your trainings. It's getting comfortable saying to your husband, hey, I need 30 minutes. I need to be in my office. You handle the family. I need 30 minutes. And sometimes it's late at night. But you've got to figure out what's important to you, what your priorities are, and then you also have to figure out your 3 top priorities every day that no matter what happens, you are committed to getting those done. And sometimes it's late at night, sometimes it's early in the morning, but if you're committed to those, that's how you can really make things change for yourself, is if you say it's a non-negotiable. I'm going to make it done, get it done. But time blocking, it will set you free. I'm not kidding. I really feel like I get 3 times as much done as the average person, and everything runs off my schedule, okay? So I'm going to challenge you to get organized, okay? You're gonna think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day, I'll do it the next day, and that day will never come. Got to do it right away. You got to plan out, block out an hour of time to get your whole calendar loaded up, figure out your most important things for you, and make it happen. What could be more important than managing your time? I can't think of anything else, okay? So I know you love this video. So if you did, hit the bell so you get notified every time I go and release a new YouTube video, or hit the subscribe. If you are on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this, tag me in your stories, the Goal Digger Girl, GOAL, and I'll give you a special shout out. Thanks for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. Bye-bye.